Welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Thank you for joining us again. We appreciate you all. Please share, subscribe, and like, please. Notification bell for notification purposes. And of course, leave a comment or two, whether you agree or disagree. We're gonna preview the EPL matches that are coming over this weekend. Last weekend was all FA matches. This time it's gonna be straight EPL. So guys, let's roll. Liverpool, of course, is gonna play Brentford at the AMEX Stadium. Trust me, as a Liverpool fan, I'm dreading this match. I don't know when or was the last time where we, as an LFC fan, we are out here dreading a match against Brighton. That does not make any sense. But we have to give props to Brighton and what they've done. Even though they lost Graham Potter to Chelsea, they're still doing very well. They still have a system that they're playing, and it seems like nothing has changed much. With their midfielders, let me mention like Caicedo and McAllister are two energetic, strong, athletic players who can hurt any team. Looking at Liverpool's midfield, and we have to deal with that, is going to be a problem. But, I'm expecting Klopp to make some changes. I want some formation change. I want some tactical changes so that we tackle this, because if we go in with the same midfield that we've been playing, they're going to tear our midfield up. I mean, it's not going to be funny. If we think that Brentford was that bad, Brighton are a team on form. They don't lose much at the AMEX Stadium. I think the last time they lost was with Arsenal, and even that one, they gave Arsenal all they can eat and some side piece, So this match is not going to be easy. So I'm expecting Klopp to have some tactical changes and not stick to the same one that is exposing our center back. I don't want us to be pushing so far up, and I don't want our midfielders to be pressing too much, because if they press and they miss the ball, our midfielders just slide through. And then also the fullback should not be bombing forward unless we have the ball and have control of the match and moving forward with it. Right now, also, we heard that Nunez might not be able to play because he had a knock. So we don't know whether he, according to the fantasy tracker, they say he has a knock and he's 75% chance of playing. Some people are saying 50. I heard that Reddit said that he might not even play. But in terms of formation that Liverpool is going to play, I'm expecting Trent to be where he's at. Of course, we know VVD is injured, so it's going to be Matip and Konate. Konate will be on the left, Matip on the right, and then, of course, Robo on the left side. The middle three, this is where it becomes questionable. Knowing that Brighton has a very energetic and young athletic midfielders, I will not start Henderson. He can't run anymore. Henderson cannot run anymore. I will rather start Keita and Thiago and Fabinho. Now, this is a formation that I'm going with because I know that's what Klopp usually go with. So I'm going to give you what Klopp preferable formation is. And I will give you what my formation. I don't think it's a secret. Everybody knows what I like. The three I think that he should go with is Fabinho, Keita, and Thiago. And then the front three, you got Gakpo there, push Salah into the middle, and then have Elliott be on the wing. Don't start Doak. Doak is not ready for this type of matches. Bring him off maybe in the last 15 minutes or so, then he gets a few minutes. Now, if you ask me what kind of formation I will play against this team, then the same back four. Of course, the goalie is always Alisson. Now I'm playing 4-2-3-1 instead of 4-3-3. With the two being Thiago and Fabinho. And then number 10, we know that Gakpo can play number 10, but we need him on the left because we don't have anybody yet, right? So I will put Carvalho there. That is his natural position. Let him play that. He will be fine. Let him play number 10, Gakpo on the left, Elliott on the right, and then Salah through the middle. If anything, this formation can be switched to 4-2-2. So I'm hoping that this is a form of formation that he can go with, because if we go 4-3-3 and he puts Elliott in the middle, they're going to all through him like we've never seen before. And this kid is working way too hard. You could see in his face that he's trying. It's just that formation and tactics does not work well for him. And we're hoping that Klopp will change that. Carvalho, same thing. When he's on the left side, he can't play. You could even play, Ox can play the wing side and then push Gakpo as number 10 because we know that he can play as a number 10. I mean, if we go 4-2-3-1, we put in our positions, we put in our players in positions where they could affect the game effectively rather than playing 4-3-3 and tell them, I want you guys to run and give me everything, Genga press and rock and roll. Nice. We can't do that anymore. We don't have the legs. The players are tired. They are fatigued. VVD, that injury, it's a fatigue injury. So I'm hoping this time Klopp will at least sit down and look at it and say, okay, let's go with what we were doing before the World Cup. We don't know why he changed it back, but let's go back until we get legs. Then maybe we will go back to our stuff that our tactics that we have trained for all these years. So I'm hoping we do that. We need 3 points. We don't need 1 point. We need 3 points. It's going to be hell. It's going to be hard. But I believe that Liverpool will do it as long as Klopp does the right thing. And to me, the right thing is to play 4-2-3-1 rather than 4-3-3. All right. So now we're going to move forward and talk about some of the matches that are going to be coming up. Of course, tomorrow, Friday, we got Aston Villa and Leeds at Villa Park. This is going to be an exciting match. This is going to be an exciting match. Even though Unai Emery is a pragmatic coach, but at home, he does not play as pragmatic as usual. And Leeds, we know Leeds likes to attack. So this is going to be some entertaining in this. It's not going to be one team sitting back and the other one getting hit on a counter attack. So I'm expecting a couple goals. Leeds been doing well, but I think this could be a draw. I give it maybe a 2-2. I think this could be a 2-2. If not, I give the slight edge to Villa since they are at home. The derby, the Manchester derby is coming. Man U versus Man City at Old Trafford. This match is going to be exciting. I see Man United fans so excited because they've been doing so well. Erik ten Hag has them playing very well. He's giving them an identity. Even I, as a hater, can say that they're doing well. Thing that I have to say is you guys are playing, you haven't played anybody. Let's be honest. You haven't played anybody. You were doing well before, during the Europa until you played a harder team and then you got exposed. So this match, seeing how City played against Southampton, I don't think City is coming back like that. City is gonna come out prepared this time. They will not want to lose. Will the score be the same as Etihad at the beginning of the season? No. I think this is going to be a very entertaining match. I think Erik ten Hag is going to play a little bit pragmatic and try to hit City on a counter attack. So this match is going to be exciting, but I think City is going to win this. I think it's going to be a 2-0 City. Man U will play well. I can see them playing well. They will come out because this time they have Casemiro, who's also playing well, but Casemiro is going to be dealing with players who can move the ball around. So he's not going to be controlling like the teams that he has played in previous matches. So this match is going to be entertaining. A derby, anything can happen. If Manchester United win, I won't be surprised because this is a derby. So, but this time I'm giving the edge to City because I think what happened to City yesterday with Southampton is going to perk Pep to have them play better because they were so horrible. I've never seen City play like that before. So it's not going to be the same. City is going to come much prepared, and that RoboCup is coming. Haaland is coming. Brighton and Liverpool, of course, we talk about the Everton and Southampton in Liverpool. This match is going to be something because if Everton loses at home versus Southampton, I think Frank Lampard, this will be his last match. But then you have to look at Southampton. They just beat City. Their tail is up. So this match is going to be exciting. I can see Southampton beating them 2-1. That's all I think. I think Southampton might beat them 2-1. Forest versus Leicester. Forest at home are better teams than when they go away. Forest might make this one. Leicester is not playing well. They will start off well, but then they fall up towards the end of the match. I think it's going to be a low score, but I think Forest might win this match. Wolves versus West Ham at the Bernabeu. I think Wolves might take this. West Ham is not playing well. They not play well. They will control a match a little bit. Then they still go back to their shell and trying to hit you on a counter attack. Wolves' tails are up, especially how they played against Liverpool. And they need some wins because they are in the relegation fight right now. I think that this is going to be a match that Wolves might beat them, maybe 2-1, 3-2, maybe. Brentford and Bournemouth, I think Brentford will take this one. Bournemouth, I was excited with them before the World Cup, but then they fall off big time. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Chelsea needs a win, especially what happened to them today. Fulham put the pause on them. So this match is at Stamford Bridge, so I'm expecting Chelsea to win. But if they are not careful, Palace tend to do very well in that way when they play the big boys. They will defend well and hit you in a counter attack. They have a lot of athleticism when it goes to going forward. The problem is they just don't make the right decision. So we shall see. Newcastle and Fulham at St. James Park. I think Newcastle will take this one. These guys are way too hot right now. They're way too hot. Don't see any other way. Spurs versus Arsenal, the other derby, North London derby. This is going to be fire. Arsenal needs to step their authority on Spurs. Yeah, you beat them at the Emirates, but you haven't beaten them. They are home. Nobody knows where their stadium is. So yeah, every weekend, everybody's like, well, Arsenal has to beat this team. Arsenal has to beat that team to show that they are contenders for the championship. But they are contenders. They are the best team in England right now, playing the best football right now. Now, this is where the pressure begins. If they beat Spurs at this new hard lane, that will put a lot of people on notice saying, okay, these guys are for real, especially depending on what happens at the Manchester Derby a day before. So this match, I think it's going to be a draw. I see it maybe as a 1-1 or 2-2 because Spurs need some more wins. Everybody's on their behind. So I think it's going to be a draw. And then Man U has a second match again on Wednesday. We will talk about that on Sunday. Of course, they play Crystal Palace at St. Hurst Park, and then at Hurst Park, in London. And then, of course, Thursday, we got Man City and Spurs. So we'll discuss more about that further when we come back. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Please share, subscribe, and like this EPL. This is where the pressure begins. And Liverpool needs to start gathering at some point. We are still in there. If we go on a run, we will be right there with all the best of them. It's just that right now, we're not playing well, so things are not, it's not looking well for LFC. We see a lot of the fans are frustrated because some want the team to be sold and club needs to buy more players and that. I just saying, spend the money or change tactics. That's all I'm saying. Something has to give. We can't keep doing how we're going around and expect different results. Otherwise, we will be in trouble. Anyway, share, subscribe, like, Quincy Bold, Archie. Peace.